Here we go, guys. Casting my 1v1 game here. I am Aztecs, Blue and Aztecs, going against Jason is the Franks player. Tune up got MegaRandom in 1v1. That's kind of interesting. His stone piles just like blocking one of the tiles of the gate. We ended up getting this like fortress style map, but only palisades, so not too much protection. And I noticed sheep on the outside right away, and so I ran out and got them and did a circle around my TC here to pick up some of the others. This feels really low. Barely any audio. Let's turn this up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too much. You guys, yeah. Okay. That feels a little better. Getting the sheep in here, and so I debated going a little more aggressive since it's only palisade walls, but in the end, I saw 3 TCs and figure 3 TCs, 3 boars, and was like, I can do a pretty decent fast castle off this, I think, and not need to invest in too many farms. So pulling around. One thing I was thinking of, no, he noticed them as well, was if I should have gone forward to try to steal his sheep since they're outside the walls. But he got them back. I am going to put this on fast forward here through Dark Age. I love when I'm able to fit 2 villas back in the little gap behind, build the lumber camp to trap them in. I don't know why that makes me feel so good. Doing some board lures. I think this one was a little bit of an annoying one, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep. Nope, that wasn't really the annoying one. Didn't do the TC trick that time. I don't know why. Kind of forget. And so there is water, and he ends up going dock here. So puts a dock. Puts a dock in the back of his base after destroying some walls. Not a bad idea, honestly. Decent amount of fish. Fish going. And so... well, what's our idle time? Oh, he's got 30 seconds of idle time. Probably getting the dock up. Delayed him a little bit. Or... greatest? I think I have a not so great one here. Second turn. No, that would have been my second. Maybe my third one. I screwed something up. But go for a fast castle, and I want to get on stone, so I want to castle drop. Yeah, I think this is the one where I not the nicest lure. No, actually, maybe I'm thinking of another game. Those are in pretty decent spots. I noticed this later on, but that boar existed there for quite a while. Building up a line of houses here. Oh man, there's some idle time. Oh, I jumped up there too. Oh man. Rough start for Jason. I'm scouting around his base here. Clicks up to feudal behind with more villagers because he does have the dock going. So I am at a little bit of a disadvantage despite all his idle time because I ignored it. How far back? How far back it is. We'll see. He's going to gold, so I would assume, yeah, he's trying to fast castle this. A little late on gold, but should be alright. Let's see how the castle age timings work out for us. So, looking at this map too, there's a lot of extra golds around the map. Just like look out along the outside. 3 extra out there, 2 extra out there. So, see what happens. And I'm able to get to castle. I needed to do some market shenanigans because I was not smart about I had to pull 4 off. I pulled 4 off to get on stone early because I realized I forgot about stone when I went on the castle drop. But uh, this is I'm going to be quicker to castle age, but very lacking in economy. Although these 5 fishing ships are going to become less and less efficient as time goes on, unless he builds some traps. But here we go. So I hit castle age. I wanted to castle drop it because I was so late to castle. I was like, oh, whatever. I will have to wait. I think I got the gold mining upgrade. Oh, and I realized my Eagle Scout got in here. So I do a little scouting inside his base. And also noticed this scout sitting here. And so when I got a monastery up here, I was like, oh, I want to convert him. And I want to know the timing of this. Starts attacking. So, 1721. Oh, it was like 10 seconds of... 10 seconds of additional of conversion time. I was unable to get it. And so now I'm going for relics, because now I got up early, but we'll see what happens here. Getting some monks out. Monk with relic shows up differently. But gather in the relics again. Aztecs get that bonus to gold. And now here I come. So I've got some monks, and I do not see this over here at the moment. Don't believe. So I had clicked to go get that. Oh, I did see it. I clicked to go get this relic, and was like, I'm just gonna punch him. And here comes the castle. 20%, and 4 knights coming, but 1, 2, and this guy's recovering. So this guy's gonna die. He did not have charge. Faith. I get 1 conversion, and he starts running away. I start trying to change over to other knights, and he runs. And the castle goes up, and I have some aggression here. I've got the initiative on him, but he has a huge economy lead. And Frank Knight's running around, but I've got monks. So, here we go. So I'm just building more knights. I end up killing these villagers, stealing these villagers, and then I'm like, well, I'm just gonna wall in this TC, so he doesn't build it. And then I see these knights run past at that point and become very scared because I'm not very safe at home. All I have is a monastery. Keep going. So my eagle is trapped inside here because he ended up walling that. And walled around the dock. But not too bad. And so I send my converted knights back home, and I see him hit this wall. Luckily I had saw him run off this direction. I wouldn't have been able to react in time. But get up some stone walls and stone gate. Start building the other ones. I probably could have walled there too instead of putting a second gate now that I think about it, but got that up there. Was hoping to be able to get another castle, but since and at the same time I completed those walls around this TC. Was hoping to be able to build a castle back at home, but since his aggression came so fast, I was in trouble. And so I see him come around here, and while he'd been attacking, I'd been queuing my monks up at home. Rushing Sanctity right now, which I probably shouldn't have bothered with. And then there's 1 conversion. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, because they tried to build on this block, it selected the monk on the conversion. Alright, so I get my second conversion, and I have my other monks in here. other knights in here, and these monks healing them help out quite a bit. He jumps on one of the monks, and here we are. So at this point, I've lost quite a bit. I'm stealing his stone though, and conversions are coming. I'm trying to get another monk out because I wanted another conversion, but he's running away. Oh, well, will I notice? Nope, and so I'm down 20 villagers, so rough, rough happenings for me here. But I'm able to get the castle up here on the front side of my base to protect this, so I feel a little bit safer there. Pulling him back in towards my castle. Another conversion, 2 conversions, because I had 4 knights sitting there. And so I just take those knights and want to heal them up. So I'll send them here. And I ended up collecting all this stone here that this stone pile had. And man, he is booming. I am quite far down, and no, score's only a 200 down. I didn't notice these guys start long range mining, which is not great, but I have enough for a castle. And got 1 monastery going, building up a university so I can get some techs. Techs coming, and he's coming forward with a siege workshop. So I go for this castle and try to get some quick walls. Not really quick walls, but walls up to be safe. And he's gonna try to rush up a castle to beat me here, but not gonna be able to beat me. And 1 vil, 2 vil, 3 vil, no? 3 vil, 4, 5. Oh man, I could have been better targeting the exposed ones there. And I do have these knights, so I start working on them, and here it comes, redemption. Still building monks. Ended home. Building villagers when I think about it. But no rush on villagers. Just 5 on food. I just wanted enough to keep going. And oh man, he gets extra range on his castle, but it appears he has. Nope. I notice my vills get attacked there. I pull them back. I'm gonna get some more monasteries down, but I got redemption. And so now it is time. I'm going to start taking these. So I get a forward monastery. Oh, I missed this point. So I built, I sent those vills to get these relics up in the top. I sent this guy to grab this one sitting here, and then I noticed this other one back here, and please don't notice me. Already spoiled this a bit because I looked at it afterwards and then had to rewind. But oops, excuse me, just passing. Grabbing that relic and going, and luckily he did not notice. So I was able to get that last relic, which is pretty awesome. Oh, my castle's prioritizing this town center. I didn't realize. Man. Well, I did want to click it on the castle, because then if he sent anything in, I was in trouble. But, accidentally clicked the villas on the house, but I've got the monks, and so I'm going to steal his production buildings. I'm also down quite a few villagers here. KD is about even, but, we do not have a converted units. Percentage gold of my army is rather high. And there, man, he is right outside my base, but I'm not realizing it. Go on here. 1 second. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Jackie had a question. And so I get my barracks, but don't worry, not going to use that because I'm still just making monks. And remember, every monk tech you get increases, for Aztecs, increases their HP by 5. I'm up to 55 health on my monks, and I've got these knights, and I've been contemplating up to this point just keeping them in defense, because, you know, I'm a peaceful man with peaceful goals. Oh, and get some more houses, because don't want to be housed. It's the best way to stay housed, to not get pop capped, is to just take some of your opponent's houses. So grab those, and then I also want a castle in range of this TC. So monks unfortunately cannot convert town centers, so gotta find a building to be able to take out the town center. And moving around, and someone's not noticing. Must be focusing on his 4 TC boom he's got going on here. 5 TCs. Almost doubling my vill count at this point, but don't worry, I'm getting herbal medicine and atonement to make those 55. Oh, I got something before this too. Get up to 70 HP on these monks. And will I be able to got the light cav. We have 3 monks converting it. Happens quite a bit. And so we're gonna start to send the knights in, because I've been peaceful up to this point. Oh no, but I pull them back. I decide, no, we're gonna stay peaceful. Whoa, that was a lucky one. That was lucky. Got myself another light cav. Going, healing up my monks, but don't worry, we got my castle on this, and then now I want to take these vills out this direction, because I noticed he had some economy over here. Oh my god, this light cav. Wrecking shop. Oh my god, he didn't even notice. Oh, he didn't notice because I just noticed. He came in my base. Came through the backside here. I really could have used from just like a wall there and a wall here or something, like protect my base, but trying to address back home, so I'm scouting around with my knights. That finally went away. Trying to get some monks back at home now. And uh-oh, castle drop incoming. So I go for a castle here, but I think I notice him going with way more villagers. What I should have been taking my monks up. Could have been doing the monk trick. But no big deal. I'm going to... Oh, he's going to kill the vills, but I'm able to retreat. I get some converting going separately. Alright, get him. Do lose a few monks there. Only one monk. But in some trouble there. But then I realized, why do I want a castle there when I can get a castle here in range 2 town centers? So instead of that, well, I initially wanted it up on the hill. And realized I'm out of resources. And we're back. But defend back at home. We're down to 45 villagers. So he's done some good raiding in my economy. And I'm in a rough shape here. So get another conversion. He keeps sending stuff in one at a time. Still don't see that castle yet. But I'm getting this castle in on these. So yeah, I kept converting vills as they're building town centers and just building walls in the way to be annoying. If I can do something, it would help. Finally, still only have fletching, which hurts, but this is huge. I'm able to get this castle up. He racks way too late. 1 vill, 2 vill, 3 vill, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one I'm actually targeting villagers as I see them. So get a couple here. Oh, we get a chance for a couple conversions, so take those. And able to stop that here. But so I'm able to kill like 10 vills, but don't worry, he's still 40 vills up on me, which is rough. And I finally noticed this castle, which I'm not happy about. Got this light cav in here. Oh no! Oh, I clicked on the TC. That hurts. He does have the high ground with that castle, so it will have the advantage over me. But I've got a little safe gold here. Makes me feel a little bit better. And now it is all military. He has a huge army, economy lead, but my 16 monks is huge, and my converted army from him. I noticed him trying to build a stable, so I'm just like, okay, well, I'll wall that in. And got my monks, and so I start finding some more houses for him. This castle fight's still going on. Oh, I noticed him coming in here. Oh shit, I just noticed the castle. Oh god, that's a dumb watchtower. Why did you do that? Oh god, that was awful. Oh, is that when I noticed the castle? It had to have been right then that I saw the castle. Because it hadn't targeted me yet, so maybe I hadn't. But finally realized I should get Bodkin for my castles. More conversion going. Oh, it's my monk getting this house. He had targeted the house. Why can't he target my monk? That's funny. But I'll take a little monk house conversion. And we're still 30 villagers down, and he is flooding quite a lot of resources. And petards are getting made, though. That is going to be rough. And so I start coming in here. He says, "What is this game, dude?" He was pretty funny. I was in the middle of some micro here, able to get myself a stable, and at this point, after I get this stable, is where I notice I can build Zalotl warriors. But up to this point, I haven't made anything but monks so far, so I'm just going to keep making monks. They've been working out for me. So, still producing monks. He is in my base again. Has killed more of my villagers without me noticing. This castle not proving useful when he's able to attack in from other angles. Should have built another defensive castle here. You know, I might as well. Might also turn on market, not combat defense, but yeah. So I'm buying food here, and so it was at this point I realized I should just go to Imperial Age. I'm floating so much. Honestly, he should have done the same. But if I can get Imperial Age, I can get this monk HP even higher. Oh my god, I'm not noticing anything. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. I've lost so many vills back home. I'm down to 45 villagers. But that's alright. I only need gold. But making those... His petard's still sitting in here. I'd sent some monks in the back to scout, but he found those. And so now I'm on my way to Imperial Age, thinking what my next plan is. Oh, I realized they're in here, so bring a couple monks, and then get the knights. Target the knights and put a third one on the light cab. Convert. That guy died. Maybe he just deleted. Oh, he died to the castle fire. But 43 villagers. Not great. Building that. I have a monk. And clicked the lumber camp instead of the villager. So that's a thing. And it was at this point I realized I've been castle dropping everywhere, but I should just do towers. They're cheaper, and I can build them in a lot more places because my biggest problem is my monks cannot be everywhere. Oh, and here comes an attack. No, he dies. He is just getting his upgrades. Sends another knight into my wood line, but I've got monks nearby and conversion. And so we got castle fight over here. We've got a big group of light cav, which is pretty good for him. Big fight going on here between the castles. And then so I'm bringing my forces back, I think, at this point. Yeah, I'm trying to group up, and I note it, and here comes the battering ram push. So I see it, and I'm like, oh, don't worry, I have half his villager count. I didn't realize this at the time, but I'll just use my villagers to fight, because he didn't bring his army with it. But here comes the light cav. I also go for some conversions on the rams. It takes a long time, but my castle's targeting the rams, which is unfortunate because those light cav are wrecking all my monks. And then there's a point here where I realize I should just target the light cab. Yep. And so I start clicking the light cab because I realize once I get rid of them, this pushes over. So that's the important part. And I wanted a battering ram, so focused on converting the battering ram, and able to defend. Go to heal up this castle, and then I'm getting bracer and chemistry to help my castles out. And got my battering ram now on my team. Oh, where's the conversion happening? Ah, so I saw this these stables down here. So go for some conversions. He tries to break in through the gate, and I wall, even though there's a hole right here. And I get a stable. Another stable, and now I think, okay, now I need to get watchtowers. If I can get him off that gold, I'm good. I have that tower here. I've also moved up to this gold with one villager, and he starts running in. He keeps going for my gold pile here, which is kind of smart. And I do not notice this happening, which would have been a good idea, which would have been nice. That doesn't even range the gold. No, it does. It hits the backside of the gold a little bit. But I get some conversions. My knights clean up his light cab. His knights clean up his light cab, I should say. But I just wanted him off that gold. That is a big gold pile. Oh, I see another stable. Gotta convert that. A lot of market abuse going on now. Maybe I should get rid of it. I might. No, I can't put on combat either. So what do we got going on here? So killing some more vills. I noticed this castle is getting close, so I had sent over a couple of vills just to fight here. I got my knights patrolling in here, some extra stuff. Oh yeah, he comes for the castle drop with 3 vills, but I convert one and work on the second one, and he gives up on that, and so I'm in a good spot. Able to defend that castle drop because that would have been rough. And able nicely to get some shots on those. This is when getting bracer and chemistry really help. And he's on this gold, which is not good for me. Still double my villager count. I've got villagers all over. Oh, I was able to get this tower here. Oh, I said that already. And now I'm kindly getting guard tower, which is great. And now he's coming in to try to place another castle, but my monk's in the way. I could tell I was in the way because I saw him lined up on it. And so I just go conversions, and I've got a bunch more monks sitting in the reserve, so almost was able to kill the castle, but that's alright. I bring in my other monks, start all the conversions, and then take these vills and queue them up to attack the villagers. So he's in a rough spot here. You'll know I put that in there, so I'm able to stop this castle drop again. And I get this, and so now it's like this, yeah, getting that tower on that gold is huge. Still the fight's going on. I set up this, we're farming next to each other, how funny is that? And now I'm fully committed to my tower push, so I'm just building towers and stone walls everywhere I can to disrupt his eco. So tower there, he rushes in here. But I still have the vills around, so I put 3 vills in it. He's still stopped there. I put 3 vills in the tower, and then the fourth one repairing it. And then I'm able to just murder all of his villagers. And we're really bringing down his villager count here. And so I save that, and then, oh yeah, while at the same time, he's finally an imp, and he builds trebs. And so, gotta go in. I gotta go in. I notice it. Does he delete this? No. It's 194. No, he does not. That dies. And luckily, his knights and light calves go in. I bring villagers too, just because I want to make sure I get this treb. I'm fine giving up villagers. And then just click on this castle. And he gives a little laugh for me killing his treb with villagers and such. And man, he is floating so much. But does he have... No, he has a lot of stables. He needs to be building light cav and knights. There we go. He queued him up. Um, and so where am I building? Yeah, so I'm building another guard tower. I want to completely surround this. And just start exploring with my monks and find some villagers over here, which is a nice little surprise. So convert those villagers. What else we got going on? We got this tower still shooting at villagers. He's going for a university. Building up units. Still no murder holes. Maybe that's why he's going for the university. Got the guard tower around it. And then he notices. And so, I want to completely surround this TC. Oh, that's actually in range of the TC. That's not great. But he's going for... Luckily, I've got garrison people in this as well. It doesn't matter because I've got so many monks coming. So I go for some conversions on the light cav and the knight. Get the knight, which is always the big win. And so I've got this tower going, so actually he's in trouble there. He's still got some units attacking his stables, and so I'm doing the same thing again. I'm just like, okay, I see us farming eco. I'm gonna throw towers down. Floating a ton of resources here. I've been focusing on the yeah, and so here I queue up some monks, but focusing on making towers. I've been selling stuff and buying stone over and over again. This castle was able to win this battle in here. I've got his base controlled, and now I'm pushing into this side. Man, okay, am I getting it all? Down to 44 villagers. The villagers in my base are very limited, but get this tower down and defended. That's going to stop another gold and some farms. Oh man, and then he's got Cavalier now. Finally got Cavalier upgrade and Iron Casting. So that could be tough. That could be tough. Or they could be mine. Or he got that for me. Oh yeah, he was attacking here, brought 2 monks over, converted 2 Cavalier. Which then killed the light cav. And then they are running around his base. And so 175 villager kills. Oh my gosh. And I have not created a single military unit aside from monks. And so another tower, this one, pretty good spot here, but he's rushing with villagers. Will he be able to get it? I did get Treadmill Crane early in the match because I knew I was going to be castle dropping. Have a couple villas, have a couple monks to convert, and he does not have enough villagers, and I have murder halls. So I got some conversions. Noticed some houses, so might as well get the houses. And the GG is called. I have a higher vill count. I have 36 to 1, 36 to 0. So 55 monks. What a game. And we went back and forth talking about these monks and how OP they are. But how OP they are. They are quite a bit OP, but he probably could have done a little better massing up light cab for it since I wasn't building any pike at all or anything. Or even just going crossbow with it. I don't know. Have to think about it. Maybe focus on getting more castles up. Let's look at the stats. So I was vastly behind in economy the whole game, but kept my supply of monks. Military score was pretty high. Economy was pretty low. Military. So I did end up with a 2.8 kill to death ratio, which I'm pretty happy about. So that was all his units. I did not kill a single unit. Well, the villagers might have. Now that I'm the villagers dead. So if it counts that any of my units killed anything, then the villager did. But I think my challenge was just to build no military units aside from monk. The only thing I could make was monk, and that's all I did. Unless I screwed up and accidentally queued something up, but I don't even think I built a barracks. Well, I converted barracks. Buildings raised. Still ended up being good, and this is what it was: 76 conversions. The army high at 36. So his total military built was 118, and 76 of them deserted. Holy crap. 76 of those. Oh man, that's crazy. Economy, I had a ton of gold gathered. Relics was high. That was the snapshot I took. And stone, um, because that was my plan. Just gold and stone, monks and castles. Did a good job with it. I think technology uh, was slightly ahead, but the only technologies I was getting were the monk ones, and then guard tower. Society, I was in a rough spot there until the end, um, which pushing in it too, which is crazy. Total current made 210 villagers got killed. Holy crap! Holy crap! An APM, yeah, around some of my monk micros was crazy, but that was a heck of a game. 4 relics, worker efficiency is awful. Um, thing in this side, I don't think so. It was a good game, but really wanted to cast that one. I hope if anyone watches this tonight, or shoot me a message when you watch it. I'm surprised I pulled it off. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that mention that I finally added more monasteries near the end. Like I should have had way more monasteries, um, but was took way too much of my attention to do everything I did in this game. So kind of nuts, but gonna call that one a day. Thanks, guys. Catch you in the next one.